Hey guys, how you doing? Well, it's a beautiful day here in England, despite it being the middle of winter. And today, I'm going to be showing you guys around my truck house. Here it is, Coddywomple. That's her name. And that means to travel with intended purpose to a yet unknown destination. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys the inside of the house, around it. And I'm also going to show you my trailer, which I've got out of storage, which I'm going to be jamming in from now on. So all of the jams are going to take place in there. Let's go check it all out. Let's just get some more views of this. There she is. There's the front with some nice little lanterns and wagon wheel and stuff. I'm in Wiltshire at the moment. This is Wiltshire. Say hello to Wiltshire. I'm not far from Stonehenge actually. It's just up that way somewhere, down the A303. I'm on like a byway. But yeah, this is Coddywomple. Storage boxes underneath. Obviously that's a door. Here's my little punch bag for some and yeah, it's my motorbike. I'll show you my whole rig, the whole setup. And there's the trailer obviously just behind the motorbike there. There's the back porch. Actually, I'll show you the door actually when I go up to it. I'm really proud of that door up there. It's a really, really cool door. So yeah, this is the trailer. Yeah, I used to have this in storage. This was like carrying my sound system. So a few years ago, I built this sound system. And the truck used to have a stage. So see where the punch bag is hanging off, that bit of wood there, then there's like another bit of wood going down here up to where the door is, another bit of wood there. So there used to be a stage that just folded out like that, but I was slightly overweight on one side, so I ended up removing it to get back on underneath the weight limit. But I've got this as a stage, so at some point I might do a gig on top of here because I've got a whole sound system powered by solar panels on the roof. And yeah, I'll talk more about that in a minute. So in here is the trailer. This carried my sound system, and I've moved some bits and bobs around and put all my music gear in here. My foot drums, my bass amp, my busking amp, and just behind it you can actually see a couple of what they call the mini scoops. I'll show you them. You can hardly see it actually, to be fair. There you go, that's a better view. Yeah, mini scoops. I've got two of these. And yeah, underneath all here, so underneath here, I'll show you this. There's a battery bank that can power a sound system of like 2,500 watts for about, I think, 4 or 5 hours, which is enough for a nighttime thing, especially if you start during the day. And those batteries, just for those of you people who are just like, oh, batteries aren't very sustainable, rah, rah, rah. I actually got them from a battery recycling centre. So that's pretty eco for batteries, to be honest with you. And yes, this is where all the jams are going to take place. Hey man, in here, which is a pretty cool little mini studio, to be honest. And yeah, it's a horse box trailer. Yeah, so yeah, we'll be seeing you guys in here very, very soon. Well, obviously you're not going to be in here, but I will be in here and you'll be seeing me. That's what I meant to say. Okay, right, let's go into the house. This is an absolutely belter of a fucking tree, this one. Look at it, beauty, innit? Absolute beauty. So that's got nothing to do with the house, but I thought I'd just show you that. A mighty oak. Okay, and yeah, there is a little side door on that, but I won't bother with all that rubbish because that's quite a difficult one to get through. What am I doing on this side here? Yeah, that's like a really big door that opens outwards. See that there's two flaps there, so how am I doing this with my hands? Okay, so there's the bottom one, opens like that, and the top one there opens like that, and my sound system can fit on that little opening. It's like a mini stage, if you will, but it's more just for the sound system, just to play some tunes, you know. Yes, yeah, some bits of wood that I'm working on here, turning this into axe handles. Yeah, I like building stuff as well as music, amongst other things. Yeah, and yeah, so here we are. Oh yeah, the door, I've got to show you the door, right? Very, very proud of this door. Look at this. That that is made out of reclaimed scaffolding boards. And then this one here, this bit of wood here, is this is MDMF. I always nearly say MDMA wood there, but no, it's not. It's MDF, something like that. Yeah, it used to be a square bit, and I just sort of drew out a sun with little squiggles, and then cut it out, and then angle grinder with a sanding disc, and that does that. Nice old school hinges, studs, handle, bit of varnish, job done. Got yourself a hobbit door, mate. Well, not a hobbit door, but you know, like a, I don't know, some kind of a door from a medieval castle or something, or a pixie's house. I don't know. Anyways, you tell me what you think. Anyways, let's go inside. I will show you. Oh, fucking phone in the middle of a video. Do you know what? I'm gonna ignore it. In fact, no, we'll just turn it off for the moment. We'll just turn it off, and we'll walk back this way, and I'll show you all this stuff. Okay, right. So here we are. And in we go. So from here, and yeah, so this is like my wardrobe behind there. You don't really want to have a look in there yet. A bit private. And yeah, this is like a little storage area for my bicycle for going busking, and some other boxing stuff. That's one of the HD15s, so that's another speaker. And there's another one under here I've just sort of covered because I've got loads of stuff in there. Yeah, so I've got two of these, two scoops, and then the other speakers are over there. I'll show you in a minute. Fuck's sake, people aren't leaving me alone. All right, so yeah, here's the kitchen. Yeah, sink obviously. Got bins here. I've got like a drying, what's it called, dish rack. I've got pots and pans hanging up there. Yeah, tabletop. I've got a fridge here, and this fridge is like a normal caravan fridge. They run on 12 volts off 240 as well, and are off gas, but I've got that on like a dump thing, a dump load switch from the solar panels. I'll talk about more about that in a second when I get to electricity for the geeky stuff. Yeah, cooker, as you can see. There's a cupboard here, nice little cupboard, herbs and spices, not too many of them to be honest. Little thing for my vegetables there. That's for wine and beer and stuff. And then yeah, just some oils and salts and peppers and all that kind of thing. And this has usually got fruits in it as well, so that's quite nice. Right, should we do the bathroom then? I think so. I think we do the bathroom. So this is the door to the bathroom. It's back to outside. You see that? These are really, really nice touch. Stained glass windows on the wall. That was Angie's idea, my best friend. Oh my days. Okay, let me just, because that's going to keep going and be really annoying. So let me hold this here for a second. So just before we go in the bathroom quickly, a lot of the wood in the truck, in fact pretty much most of it, apart from a few little bits, is all reclaimed wood. I did the conversion in an industrial estate in Bow, which is east end of London, on a industrial estate that is no longer there anymore. Well, I think it is actually still there at the moment, but it's going to be developed very, very soon. Has been going under development for quite some time. And yeah, there was a skip yard there and a wood yard, which I worked in, City Wood it was called. It is called. And yeah, there's mechanics yards, all kinds of things like that. And the skip yard, there's just loads of skips everywhere, all up and down this industrial estate. And there were bits of wood in the skips, just like this, for example. It didn't look like that, like this, but I pulled it out and it just looked like normal wood. And then I just kind of like cut a hole in it, sanded it down, worked it, stained it, and I've turned it into things, you know. So yeah, this is all reclaimed wood. Up here, these shelves, reclaimed wood. All of that, reclaimed wood. All of this around here is all just reclaimed wood. The tabletops, they were bought from City Wood, or I think I worked for them actually. yeah, because I worked in the yard. Those tabletops, another one over there, the table over there. The ceiling is from B&Q because I wanted really lightweight, thin clad, so I paid for that. But every other bit of wood that you see in here and the insulation behind the cladding was all pulled out of skips. So yeah, it was the concept was to try and get it as eco as possible by recycling materials. Another thing as well, I got to give credit where credit is due. My best mate and yeah, really true friend of mine, Angie, she helps me do the conversion with me, and it was a lot of her amazing ideas for the interior design, which is why it looks so pretty. So thank you, Angie, and it's so pretty because you look so pretty. Okay, right, now to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, back on, just have to sort out that. So yeah, this is my bathroom. Let me just come in here again. So here we go. That's my bathtub. That's actually an open ceiling tank that I just put a hole in for the drain. And I put like I got like a pallet board there and sanded that down a little bit, stained it, and then these are just like, you can see the little join there. These are scaffold boards that I've just like literally cut out a bit, and every single one I've just like matched it up like that, so it sits around it and makes a nice little edge there. Watering can, that's another one of Angie's amazing ideas. And yeah, just copper pipe work, man. It's nice. There's a nice mirror there. Little bird's cage. Yeah, and then this here is a compost toilet. Yeah, it's like a one I made myself actually. Not sure if I want to show you all that actually. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, that's like a funnel, and then there's a bucket behind that, and that separates the pee from the poo, and that is a compost toilet essentially. And then I use like sawdust, which is in here, or like ash from the wood burner, to just chuck on the poo, and that covers the smell and keeps it dry. And also I've got like a little bin there for toilet paper, that kind of thing, so the toilet paper doesn't go in there, so when I put that back to nature there's no shitty bits of paper anywhere. So yeah, that's my bathroom. Let's open this up actually. Nice. So yes, that's the bathroom there. Bathroom done now. So let's go over to the sitting room. This is my Gandalf stuff, by the way. This is like something I've added. Well, it's been in the house for a little while, but I've added it properly just recently, and that it actually comes out and it props open the front of the truck, so I can access the oil and water and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's a nice little banister as well. So there's that big door that opens out that I was telling you about. Got my guitars on there. Torma 4-pounder, and this one's called Antonia. I play this one in open G tunings. Yeah, very bluesy, kind of country kind of feel to it. It's my nice little cheeky lantern, my favourite lantern of all. I've got a thing for lanterns, I don't know if you could tell, but I definitely do have a thing. But yes, this is it here. So seating area, very nice. Looks like a circusy space. Fairy tale folklore circus space. There's the wood burner, and yeah, I've been burning a lot of birch and oak recently. That's what I found in the woods. I've been using this stuff as well to get the fire going, which is like the bark of the birch, silver birch. It's like natural fire lighters. There's my axe handle that's coming on. This one here. I'm building an axe handle for my axe head that I've had since I've been on the road, so I want to keep it going, you know what I mean? Okay, so water system, this is another thing to talk about. So this is my hot water tank. This is an expansion vessel, and underneath, I'm going to show you. So see, I've got like a whole raised up floor there. So underneath there on that side, all of that, there is a big water tank, 400 litres. Over here there's like a storage box for my motorbike stuff, and over there's another storage box underneath the kitchen there for some extra guitars. And yeah, the water system, so I got 400 litres of cold water. I've got another additional 100 litres here of hot water, and this is a tank that is linked up. This immersion heater here is linked up to my solar panels on the roof, which when the batteries get fully charged, like they will be doing today, what happens is the excess energy after the point that the batteries are fully charged gets dumped as heat into here, and the energy gets stored as hot water. So then I can have a hot shower, which I definitely need because it has been a little while where the sun hasn't been out and I need a shower. So yeah, that's that. That's the hot water stuff. I'll just show you some of this shit around here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Got some runes and stuff there. Some cool little symbols. What else? Yeah, this is the bedroom area. So yeah, that's my bedroom. Oh, these are the other speakers I was talking about. So I got some, I don't even see behind that. Let me just try and get closer so you can actually check it out. I go like this. See it? Yeah, so you can kind of see it there. There's a mid-range speaker there, that one, and then the same again here. So two mids, and then these are actually called baby butt cheeks. I don't know if you can see that curve there. Yeah, baby butt cheeks are high-end speakers for the high tops, for that clarity in a big sound system. And there's my djembe. I love playing djembe. Some photos, helmet. What else we got here? This bit of wood here, everyone always asks about this when they come in the house. They're like, what's that there? And I'm just like, this bit of wood is the wood to prop open this big door here. So when this opens, it gets propped open by this long ass bit of wood. Runs all the way. And on top of that, there's my didgeridoo. This one here. Yeah, these bits of lovely tree wood that holds up my bass drum when it's not in the trailer. And I think that's about it. Nice little marsh lamp for the riffage. What else? I could talk a bit more about electricity, maybe. I could do. I don't know. I could just keep showing you my stuff. That is an amazing book. There it is. English fairy tales. Some magic in there, I tell you. What else? Yeah, the electric stuff, the electric side of it. So I've got, like, it's a bit messy to be fair. People have done better jobs, I'm not going to lie. Two big solar panel chargers for the huge panels I've got on the roof. I've got, what, 5 times 500 watt panels. So yeah, that's like 2,500 watts of power on a sunny day like today. And I've got two systems. So I've got a battery bank that's in the trailer, and I've got a battery bank that's just under here, under my levers there. And the battery bank that's in here does the house and the lights in this house here. And I've got a really big inverter that is over there, which inverters are what changes the battery's voltage from 24 volts, which is what I'm on, to 240 volts, which is what we charge phones with. Amps run on them. All our appliances are on 240. So that big inverter with that big battery bank, that big inverter is connected to the big battery bank in here. And then when I need to use power tools, I've got that. That's what I use. And when I want to jam, I'm using that battery bank and that inverter. I've got a separate inverter here, and this runs off this battery bank, and that gives me power on the small battery bank with these sockets here, kitchen utensils, charging my phone, you name it. So I've got two separate systems, and that battery bank, that small battery bank down here, has its own solar panels. I think it's got like 200 watts of solar. You don't need very much when it's just like just charging phones and laptops and stuff like that, whatever it is. It's only when you're running like the big sound systems and power tools. And failing all of that stuff as well, there is a welder generator in this box here. And yeah, I've been getting into welding recently. I've started to do a little bit on my motorbike, and metalworking is another little thing that I'm wanting to do. I can do woodwork, that just came quite naturally, and I just absolutely love it doing woodwork. But metalworking is something I have to learn a bit more. But yeah, I think that's it really. I think so. Anything else to show? I don't think so, no. My mate's coming down actually, so he might be here very, very soon. No, I think that's it. I think that is me. Anyways guys, lots of love. That sun is disappearing behind the clouds over there, so I'm gonna go put a shirt on, and yeah, lots of love guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing my house, and yeah, I'll see you around. Peace and love.